For all our wine lovers
and book lovers,
this is
Wine Sisters Book Club.
But is it?
I don't know. Who are we these days?
I don't actually know.
I don't know what this podcast is. We're back.
We are back.
We took a 1 month hiatus.
Yeah. It's not that long.
It's not that long.
Mm-mm.
We needed to put our head on straight.
Yeah. Figure out what comes next.
I know. It's been a bit of a doozy of a few months, but here we are. We're alive. We're kicking.
Some would say.
Some would say. We did our hair different today, which, you know, Nikki's been starting to style her hair more like me lately. Your hair today is me. My hair today is you.
I don't know that that's true. Like, I've been doing my hair like this forever.
No, okay, so I have to say, recently our cousin said that Nikki's hair is always like a little bit like floofier than mine, just like not, what did she say? It's not as smooth?
Yes.
As smooth as mine?
Yes.
I took some photos of you this week on Teams calls where I was like, Nikki, what did you just get done doing? Your hair is like...
Wait, why did you?
I'm like, I don't know.
Why
like,
didn't you send me the photo?
I don't know. I forgot. I was just like tousled up just in all the right ways. So I'm going to show you the photo. You'll see what I mean. And I had a couple of these thoughts.
Yeah. And everyone else probably did too. And you didn't even text me. What kind of friend is that?
Can't help the helpless.
I mean, I throw like in meetings, like I like throw my hair around. Like I am like, I play with my hair too. Like I'm one of those people that I know it's so distracting to other people. Like people hate it, but I can't help it. Carl has like said it to me.
Right. Like it did look tossed around. So I see that. Like were you jumping up and down, you were throwing your hair around and like here she is. It's just like your energy coming through your hair. So here she's flipping. She's flipping. You look spunky now. Not so smooth.
You look spunky.
This is why everyone needs a sister.
Yeah.
What are our daughters going to do? They'll be each other's sister.
They will. They have each other.
Yeah. Remy will be the crazy younger sister like you. And Sienna will be smoothing her hair. Which
like
feels
you.
Probably accurate. Yeah.
Like yeah. That is pretty accurate.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So what's new with you?
Well, I just got in a car crash.
On the way here.
On the way here. First of all, I'm 30 minutes late to this podcast already. And I'm coming home. Have to slam on my brakes because there's this huge unexpected line of cars. Get rear-ended. Have to pull into a church and swap numbers. And then I come inside and Nikki is sitting at my dining room table with her back to me, like very creepy. All the stuff is set up. She's just sitting here.
I was listening to an audiobook actually while I was like getting things done.
That sounds nice. But I would say getting rear-ended is sort of a good analogy for my life lately. Unexpected turbulence. I've been rocked. By either my kids or my job.
Oh, it sounded sexual up until that point.
I've been rocked.
I've been rear-ended.
We're having a weird start to this podcast. We should not take months off.
Oh yeah, this is getting out of control.
Oh my God. But yeah, I think that is the status of my life.
Well,
Rear-ended.
I'm sorry to hear that, but you look fabulous and you made it here in one piece and your car looks okay.
I'm missing something inside my head, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, like lucky for me the car is okay, I think, but it's just not what you're planning on. Could have been worse.
Could have definitely been worse.
I'll thank my lucky stars for that. Could have been worse, but yeah, I'm just like, wow, that was what I needed. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in my side of the world, as you know, but figured I'll tell the story again. My beautiful, amazing, smart, and stunning younger son.
Speaking of rear ends.
Speaking of rear ends. Decided that he was ready to potty train and pulls his pants down on the playground at school and poops on the playground just directly. Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that for all the other kids.
Yes. And he's jumping up and down screaming, I did it after he finished. Which is just like awesome because like I'm like, what did you do? What
do they do? What do they do when this happens?
Well, so now it's happened more than once in the last couple weeks. Another
What?
kid pulled his pants down and pooped on the playground after Luca. Luca's starting a trend.
I was like, Luca started a terrible trend. You're going to get expelled.
I know. At this point, I'm scared.
Yeah.
But the potty training is not going smooth. And I'm wondering if it's a second child thing because, like, Luca has now pooped his pants on multiple occasions.
But did Luca also kind of has Remy vibes where he sort of like doesn't care
Yes.
about anything?
Social norms.
Yeah, social norms. Uncheck that box.
Modesty.
Yeah. I don't know. You guys didn't do the whole like pants off weekend at home though. Like
No.
hardcore. That's your problem. You got to do the potty training boot camp. It doesn't work to just like sidestep into it. Got to nosedive.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just like once you poop your pants once, you would sort of think, I don't like this feeling, and maybe you don't do it again. But no, 3 times now.
Well, he's cute, but there's not a lot going on up there.
Just dinosaurs.
Just dinosaurs. And,
Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, and me. I think he thinks about me a lot.
He probably does. He loves his Tia.
I love him so much.
Oh,
He's so
man.
sweet. Oh, God. Well, on the flip side, the principal at our school was like, are you guys potty training Remy? My daughter is 2 in a few weeks, so she's still like 1 technically. I guess like she followed Miss Rebecca to the bathroom and like went to pee on the toilet. Miss Rebecca was like, sorry, what's happening here? This child's not even 2 years old. I'm like, well, she has an obsession with the toilet because we all use a toilet. And she thinks it's really cool. And she was like, well, why aren't you potty training her? And I'm like, I don't know, because basic communication isn't something that comes easily to her yet.
She doesn't speak.
Yeah, she doesn't talk really. So, like, how do we, what? I don't know. We might try. We might try because we're like, well,
I know
it's amazing to be done with diapers.
Honestly, that's like why we're just kind of forcing this thing of potty training because we're like, we see the light at the end of the tunnel, and he likes underwear. Like he wants to wear them.
Yeah.
He like fought me when I was trying to put a diaper on during nap time over the last weekend. And I was like, fine.
Did he pee the bed?
No.
Oh, that's good.
He's extraordinarily good at holding his pee and poop. And I think that's why he poops his pants is because he's been holding it for hours because he's a little scared of pooping on the toilet. But I mean, this is a lot of poop talk, I'm
sure. We're having a rocky start today.
This is going to be an interesting podcast for anyone listening. And also we decided to kind of change up the order of things.
We're changing the pod.
So we'll still do like our little check-in, but then we're going to put wine first because
that's fun.
And we don't want people to miss the blind tasting because this is like the fun times. And so like right now we're kind of figuring out how we're going to pick the wines that we bring because it's not necessarily a wine that pairs with a book, or maybe it is. Could be. But right now it's like wines that we wanted to do. Wine of the week.
Our wine of the week. Wine that's matching our mood, vibes, wines we just want to drink.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Something I wanted to open tonight. Mm-hmm. That's what we're doing. So,
and then we're going to get into like spill the wine, fun topics about things that like we're going through, things you might be able to relate to. And we're going to talk, I skipped over. We're going to have book of the month.
Oh yeah. We got to bring in books still.
Yeah. So it's going to go life, wine, books.
Fun topic
of the month.
Spill the wine. And this month, our Spill the Wine topic is new challenges in parenthood. So stick around.
Parenting, fun, how to survive.
How to survive 101. And we're not doing a great job at it.
We don't know the answer, actually.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert, you're going to pick up a lot of random thoughts, but no solutions.
And that's what we're here for.
Yeah. Entertainment.
Solely entertainment.
Okay. So what is your book of the month? Wine. Oh, geez Louise. Okay. First of all, we're chinking. Ew, even the evil laugh, both of us. Okay, we're drinking Nikki's blind tasting. So tell us about the why, and then I'll start to guess the wine as you tell us about it.
Yeah, so I have been inundated with emails from wineries that I've visited in the past in the last 6 months about they're having big sales or the wine industry is honestly in a weird time right now. So support your local wineries.
And check in on your friends working in alcohol, okay?
Yes.
They're not okay.
They're not okay. Any alcohol, really.
Mm-hmm.
But one of these wineries that I visited and really enjoyed sent me an email that they were doing like a mystery case, and all of their wines are really great. And the case was very well priced for 12 bottles. So I did it because I was like, why not?
I think I saw this email.
Well, anyways, so I did it, and I thought it would be fun to drink one of those because I just got the case on Tuesday this week, or Wednesday. So this is a very fresh case that I got.
It is delicious.
It is a nice white.
It is a really nice white. Like, it's really kind of like mineral, not a ton of oak. It's present like in the mouthfeel, but it's not there. So I do think it's a Chardonnay.
You think it's a Chardonnay?
I do.
Okay.
I'm wrong.
You are.
Wow. Is it it's not, I'm trying to think of what you would buy.
Well, it's a
Sauvignon
mystery
Blanc?
case. I didn't get to pick.
Is it a Sauvignon Blanc? No, it
is.
Oh, but it's oaked.
That's a good question.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
It has some like creaminess, like mallow.
Weight on the palate.
Something.
Yeah. It's pretty, isn't it?
It's really pretty. I really like it. I thought it like almost tasted like a Chablis or something. Like,
yeah.
Or like a very mineral Chardonnay. So wait, is it from Sonoma?
No. It is a Napa Valley.
Oh, AXR.
AXR. They were, and honestly, like when this podcast comes out, I hope they're still having the sale because I highly recommend you guys do it because it's honestly very well priced for the wines that I got. I was excited.
By the way, I did not see this email.
Yeah.
I'm a liar. But I did. Someone recently sent a mystery case email out. So
there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Like I got one from.
I'm going to have more. I know what my wine is, so I don't have to guess that, but it's really lovely.
Okay. Well, I'm on Aly's wine now, and I'm just having it for the first time because I was enjoying that AXR Sauv Blanc. Okay. It's from a specific vineyard. I've never heard of. Ganzen Vineyard.
Ganzen Vineyard. Interesting. I love the winemaker, Jean Hofliger. He is amazing. He also was the winemaker for Alpha Omega, and he's just like the most funny guy. And I believe he's from like Switzerland somewhere. So anyways, he's great. Okay. My wine of the month. I never get to drink this varietal because my husband only drinks cabs. I think it's not a cab. I think it's safe to say it's not a cab.
Yeah, it's safe to say it's not a cab, but you're giving too many details.
Okay. So my husband's out of town tonight, and so I thought, what bottle of wine would I love to open that I don't ever get to drink because he's never in the mood, but I would love it. So it's all about me tonight. That is the vibe of my wine of the week.
Okay, I like it. So what I'm getting is like bright red fruit, like bright red cherry. It's very light bodied. You can see through the wine. It's red. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Red wine.
And I also think I'm getting like a little bit of like wood chip or like something like that. That could be the oak, but it also could be like a forest floor thing if it's a Pinot Noir.
It's a Pinot Noir. Sorry. I was like, wait, she's asking me a question.
Yeah, I think it's a Pinot Noir is what I was going to say. Is it a Pinot Noir that we've had together before?
I don't know. You cheater. Okay. You want me to reveal it to you?
Okay, I think it's a Sonoma Coast Pinot Noir.
Whoa, she works in the wine industry. Okay, hold on. I had to wrap this is a bad sound.
Yeah.
It is Rivers Marie Sonoma Coast Suma Vineyard Pinot Noir.
And I actually was going to say Rivers Marie. Like, I'm not even kidding. I was going to say Rivers Marie, but then I was like, I'll just go coastal because that would be crazy if I got it wrong.
Well, it's easy for you to say that now that the wine's undone, huh?
It is.
It's exactly what you were going to say.
But that's why I asked if we had.
And I was going to say Suma Vineyard also.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to say Suma Vineyard because I don't know that vineyard. But I that's why I asked if we had had it together because it doesn't taste like a Walt Pinot.
But we've definitely had, I think,
Rivers Marie Pinot together.
Yeah, I don't know if we've had this specific one,
but we've definitely had Rivers Marie Pinot together.
Rivers Marie is another one of my personal favorite brands.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite Napa Cab.
100% favorite Napa Cab, Rivers Marie.
Yeah,
hands down. Especially like it's not a cheap bottle of wine, but like compared to like the $200, $300 bottles of wine, and you're like, what's the difference between these? Doesn't make sense. He makes a great cab
for $150. Yeah. 100. They even make a $50 one.
Yeah. Like it's kind of a whole scale. So you can go up to more expensive if you want, but the quality always over delivers, which is great.
And that's our game at Wenti. We are like price to quality ratio focused. And I feel like that is something that Rivers Marie also takes into consideration, which is what makes me love their brand. So like when they send us their cab emails, I am usually buying at least a few bottles, even though it's an expensive. It's one of those wines that you're going to have when you are like a special occasion wine. And it's like, you're going to over deliver. You're going to impress your friends. You're going to impress your husband. You're going to impress your wife.
What do you think of this one? Because I haven't tried it before and I'm not drinking it yet.
It's really nice.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There is like something that I'm like trying to pick up, but I can't quite get it. But the flavor profile is really nice. The tannins are really, really soft, like not aggressive, which you want in a Pinot. It's not super big. It tastes really nice. Yeah.
Cool. I'm excited for it. That's going to be great for our night as mothers. We're having a mother's night. We're mothers. Okay. What is your book of the month? And you go first.
Okay. I was going to pick Beneath by Ariel Sullivan, which is the prequel to Conform, but then I realized I already posted about it on our Instagram. So posting about it again, if we do for this, would be like a little silly. So instead I picked Dolly All the Time by Annabelle Monaghan, and she is like the queen of writing mature romances. And when I say mature, I don't mean like super old or like
so
super
30 and above.
Yes. It's like in your 30s, like a lot of them are like single mom romances. And this one, it was a single mom romance.
More
and
relatable.
Very relatable. Real. And like the story, this plot line was like our FMC is like a local fishmonger daughter, and then she like falls in love with the heir to like this multi-billion-dollar corporation. So it's like
that.
Yes. And so it's not relatable in that sense, but like the characters and the character development is very relatable, and like the way people feel and interpret emotional like challenges is very relatable. And I think that that's what makes her writing like so spectacular. And so like it was like you can like live in this dream world where you fall in love with a millionaire for a night. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're reading it. And then, so you have this like dream, but then B, it's real people and it makes you feel special. And so I got an advanced reader copy for this. So it's not actually out until May 26th, but I highly recommend everyone reads it when it comes out. It's like perfect summertime romance novel.
Fun. I love that. I need good, easy books, I think, in my life right now.
Oh, yeah. I think I read this in like 30 hours. Like it was like,
that's fast.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's kind of the vibes of my book of the month. And spoiler alert, I have not finished it. I told Nikki this. I was like, oh gosh, our podcast will be hard for me because my reading has taken a front nosedive off of a major cliff this year. My job has changed a little bit. Our kids have been going through things. It's just been like life has been too overwhelming to even try and read. And I've just been working. Like when the kids go to bed, I go work again. So, which now I'm like trying to sneak in a little bit more reading because I realized I just like needed it in my soul. So I picked Heir of Illusion, and it is classic romantasy book that Nikki recommended to me actually. And I started it maybe like a day or two ago, and last night I was up reading until like midnight. Like I just wanted, and I told my husband, I'm like, I would read this entire book tonight if I didn't have to go to work tomorrow. So anyways, I'm definitely looking forward to devouring the remaining 30% tonight after my kids go to bed.
Yeah, I loved that book. That was like one of those like surprise and delight books for me. Like I read it and I was like, oh my God, this is like crack.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It was like a slow burn at first for like the first like, I don't know, 10 to 15% for me. And then like after that, I'm like, oh, I'm completely bought in.
I'm in.
Love it. It's great. Just classic romantasy. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like strong female character,
Right.
dark, mysterious man who's kind at his heart.
Right. And like big problem that there's not a clear solution to.
Yeah.
And
So it's a bit of a mystery. Like, how
Yeah.
are they going to get out of this? So yeah, I like it. It's good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I know it's not like and I remember when I was recommending it, I was like, this isn't like a new romantasy. Like this is like almost copy paste. Like you're getting the same stuff.
But sometimes I like that.
Me too.
I
That's
don't
why,
mind knowing what to expect.
right. When people complain about copy paste, I'm like, okay, to annoy me, it would have to literally be like copying an exact scene
Yeah.
and pasting. But like when you do like a formulaic copy paste, I'm like, who cares? That's why I'm in this genre.
Right. No, I know. I agree. I'm like, this works for me. It's why I like it. It's why I like romance books.
Right. I think
So.
it's like you just get to depart from real life. And especially when, like, as we've said, check in on your friends in the alcohol industry.
Check in on them.
But when you just need like a little escape, like you just need something not real.
Yeah.
This is like clearly not real.
Well, and it has like mystery and other things too, which is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, I like it. All right.
Should we jump in to
Spill the wine.
spill some wine tonight?
Let's do it
Today.
today.
Well, I know that you guys have been going through like big changes, new challenges with toddlers.
New challenges. We have been going through this phase. Well, it's interesting. Our son went through like a very like quick emotional change after some like severe like he was very, very sick with the flu. He had some like other just like physical injuries, and I don't know, our doctor told us that she thinks to him it was like a trauma which triggered an emotional like complete change in him. Like it felt like we had a different child overnight.
Yeah.
And it was really stressful because emotions are really tied to your brain and like who you are as a person. And we just didn't know if, it's the hardest thing I think in parenthood. And I think I have this question to ask you is like the phases. You don't know if it's a phase. You don't know if if this like illness flipped a switch that has now like permanently changed your child. You don't know if you need to go seek like emotional therapy help for your child. So it was like so stressful because you've never been through these things.
Right. And I feel like there's like this piece too, and like the phases piece, and they change out of their phases so fast that it feels like as soon as you've like got the hang of their current phase, all of a sudden they've like developed into something new and you have to learn all over again. It's like relearning how to be a parent 100 times a year. And you're like, what the heck?
Over and over. And then you're trying to balance like life and just getting through every day. And it just like can suck everything from you.
It really can.
It really can. So that's something that we went through recently, like with our son. Luckily, like this week has been a major turnaround. Like he slowly has become more and more himself each day. And the last day or two, we've had really good days. So it feels like it was lingering effects from this like quote unquote trauma that basically lasted an entire month.
Right.
Of him just like being a different kid.
And being upset. Like he was sad.
He was sad. He was crying at school. He didn't want to go to school. He was having extreme separation anxiety. He couldn't sleep at night. We were sleeping in his bed. Like, and he's a happy, outgoing kid, loves school, asks for more homework. Like he is like, loves it. So it just felt so crazy. Like Nikki tried to come over with her kids, and because he didn't know about it, like he couldn't even, he like lost his mind. Because it was like an OCD triggered. Like he had to have things just his way. He couldn't make decisions or even communicate. Or I would say something and he would tell me to like, no, I need you to say it like this. Like he like needed things like very specifically.
Yeah, it was like he needed to be able to predict what was happening next. And if like something came out of the blue, he was very stressed. And it's so hard because he's so young. And so you're like, I don't know how to properly approach this. And I think that there's like so many scary things with parents like that, like where you're just like, oh, should I be going to the doctor for this? And it could be anything. It could be a cough, like where you're like, well, they've been coughing for a while, but the last time I took them in for a cough, they said that there was nothing they could do. So like, what do I do now? And like, I think there's not a whole lot of resources or support.
And the healthcare system is not supportive.
No.
They just charge you so much money and basically tell you not to worry about it. Are they eating? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're like, no, but something is wrong.
Right. Well, and I know that a lot of people go down like the ChatGPT or Reddit.
We did.
Yes, I know you guys did. And like, I have tons of friends who like love Reddit and like use Reddit religiously for like questions about kids and questions about like health and, you know, things like that. And Reddit really scares me personally.
Yeah, because it's just a bunch of us who don't know anything
Sharing. Right. And so like, it really scares me. Reddit really scares me. But I think that's a personal problem.
Yeah, I know. Nathan likes Reddit, and I don't really go on Reddit, but I'll go down ChatGPT.
Yeah, but chat also chat's always like, you should probably go to the doctor.
You should seek emergency medical attention now. I know. Okay, have you guys been going through anything?
For us, our kids have been like very hyper at night lately.
Oh,
like won't
go to bed.
Well, it's not even that. It's like they are so hyper when they get home from school that they won't even sit down to eat dinner. And so I don't know what to do. Like, so what we've been doing is we put dinner out and we sort of let them graze, but that's been a problem because then like when we've gone out to eat, like you can't just like graze when you go out to eat. You have to sit and eat.
Yeah.
You know, like we're not sitting here for 3 hours so that you can run around the restaurant in circles. So that's been challenging for us because we're trying to figure out like how to parent.
Have you tried to have dinner later?
We have. The problem with that is that the kids are hungry when they get home from school and then they'll eat snacks and then they don't want to eat dinner at all.
Yeah, we have that problem too.
Right. But then at the end of the night, they'll be like, oh, now I'm hungry. And I'm like, well, now it's too late.
Yeah. Oh, that's really hard. It's like you need to like take them on a neighborhood bike ride right when you get home or something.
I know.
But I don't know.
We've been trying to do like
then the meltdown.
Right. We've been trying to have like something planned. Like, oh, we have the water table outside. Like, let's go play there immediately. Yeah. Or like, I don't know. Or we like dangle a bike ride after dinner. We're like, oh, if you finish your dinner, we'll go on a bike ride with our neighbors.
To go see Jones. Yeah. Yeah. And Jones is like, why are you here? I want you to leave.
I know. So it's just been hard. But like, I think it's a phase of life. And my son my kids are 14 months apart. So they're almost like twins. My son is like growing up to be tall. So he is the younger one and he's almost as tall as my daughter now. And they're like less than an inch apart in height. So they look like twins and he wants to be her twin. So he copies everything she does. Yeah. And so if she's not going to sit down and eat, he's not going to sit down and eat. If she's going to hit the table with her fork, he's going to hit the table with his fork. And so it's just turned into this like, oh my God, Sienna, you have to understand the power you have. Yeah. And I'm like trying to convince her. I'm like, it's 3-year-old. Power. Yes. Yeah. I'm trying to convince a 3-year-old. She's almost 4. Yeah. Like you have power. Like he follows you. Yeah. If you do good, he will do good and you will get rewards.
I know the bribery. We're like, rewarded. Oh shoot, I need to go. I'm like, I just remembered I've been rewarding Jones for making his bed and brushing his teeth on his own in the morning. And I owe him $1 and I need to go I need to go buy something from a store before I go pick him up.
Oh, you know what? I actually had a dream last night that I won the lottery. So maybe we should go to 7-Eleven and get some lottery tickets after this. Perfect. Because we could really use it.
We could definitely use it. Yeah. Donate back to the business.
Yeah, they can pay me back when we
later. Yeah. How do you keep your head on straight in a phase?
I think that's the hardest part. Yeah. Lately, I don't know that I've been doing like such a great job. So I don't know that I'm not.
I know it's like
the right. Like I have been like I will look at my kids and say like mom needs a minute, and I think that like one thing that I need to work on with my husband Nick better is being like, okay, when we're losing our cool, like we need to be able to go and say like you take 5, but and I've done it to him before where I'm like, you take 5, but he's never done it for me. And I think he's just kind of like watching me unravel. I'm like sort of with like a shocked awe. And I'm like, Nick, when I'm unraveling, you need to step in and tell me to go away.
You have to try the like, oh, sorry, Nick, I have to go to the bathroom really quick. And you like run upstairs and lock the door.
But that doesn't work in our house because the kids follow me to the bathroom. I have never once gone to the bathroom alone when the kids are home.
Oh, I know. But like sometimes I'll just like sneaky slip out and I'll like go upstairs and like put on my red light mask and lay on the bed and be like, I'm just taking 10 minutes to myself.
No, my kids will find me. Like, you don't understand.
I mean, mine do too most of the time, but sometimes I can sneaky do it. I know the phases are so hard to keep my head on because you don't know it's a phase when you're in it, but you kind of know it's a phase because you know everything is a phase, but you just are like holding your breath for how long is this going to last.
Right.
Like our daughter, like Remy, she woke up at 5 a.m. for like 6 months.
Right.
That was a phase.
And
She's
no
like,
naps.
No naps. She wouldn't nap and she was waking up at 5 a.m. I mean, we were strung out. And she was difficult, you know? Anyways, now she's like healthy and cute. And I said to my husband, I don't think there's anything cuter than a healthy Remy. She's just like happy and cute and silly.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Like she's just so sweet in her heart. And she's just like funny. Oh, sorry. No, the dog is with us as always.
You can't see the dog, but the dog can see you.
Yeah.
Into your soul.
She can see everything.
What's something that you and Nate have just gotten like the hang of in terms of a phase that your kid already outgrew?
Ooh, that is a good question. I don't know. Like, I don't know if we've like gotten the hang of anything that we've outgrown. I'm like thankful for all the things we've outgrown.
Yeah.
Do you know what it like?
Yeah.
I'm thankful Remy has been sleeping later. I'm thankful that she's napping. But I would say about the napping, she still doesn't always nap perfectly. But now we've just like learned to accept that she might not nap. Like in the phase where she wasn't napping, like legit not napping, we would be like angry, you know, like it would like, we would let it ruin our day because we would expect to have at least like an hour to 2 hours of a break and then we wouldn't get one. And I don't know why every weekend we thought we might have one. Yeah. So we were just like constantly living in a bad mood where now if she doesn't want to nap, I'm like, okay, you don't want to nap. Do you want to sit in my bed and watch TV while I work on something else? Like, okay. We're going to do it that way. I'm not going to like sit and force it and fight about it. Yeah. So we got kind of like better at living with our misfortunes.
Yeah. But you're sort of happy that they outgrew it.
Yeah. I'm happy she's sleeping better. Right. That it does change my life to be able to have at least 1 hour of time. She still doesn't nap very long. So she really only naps for like an hour and a half. But I at least know I can count on 1 hour where both my kids will be asleep for now until Joan stops napping, which who knows? Have you thought about that? If we keep our kids at Smart Start, like will they nap until they're 5? You know, like they'll turn 5. Well, I guess Jones would.
They don't always nap. Oh. Like I know in Slippery Fish, there's like a group of kids that don't nap.
Oh, okay.
Like it's just quiet time.
Oh.
But even in kindergarten, you have nap time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's just like quiet time. Yeah.
Okay. That makes me feel better.
Yeah. And in TK, they have nap time too.
Oh. Okay. There you go.
Because nap time's like
a break for the teachers.
Yes.
So they don't lose their mind.
Well, and like I went to ESS to pick up Hudson and Wyland at 3 and they were just finishing nap time at ESS for the TK kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. So it still exists.
Okay. How do you tell yourself that you're a good mom? Like, how do you remind yourself of that, even on days where you feel like you failed?
I think that like when I do feel like I failed, what I do is I go to my kids when I'm like feeling more calm and I apologize. Yeah. And I say like, I was a little bit mean, or I'm sorry that I yelled, or, you know, like I just like own up to whatever behavior that I thought was bad. And then I say, I really love you. Do you still love me? And then I just make them tell me that they love me.
You get reassurances from your children.
Yes.
I do too.
Yeah. I think that's like the only way that makes me feel better when I've done something that I feel like was not up to par.
Yeah. I try to remind myself that like, hopefully they don't remember like everything at this age. Like I might like lose my shit sometimes and I like feel so bad about it afterwards. Like if I yell at them or, you know, like something. And then I have to remind myself we're all humans.
Yes.
Everybody does it. Nobody's perfect. I think we carry an insane amount of stress as moms, especially like we're also working. Like we're also, I think maybe working is better. I don't know what's better or not, because if I was with my kids all day, I'd probably lose my, you know what, more often.
Yes.
But it, you know, it's like I'm not coming home with a full tank of energy to be the best. And so but I do feel bad. I always remind myself like, okay, tomorrow's a new day. But then I will go to them and say, I'm sorry, I love you.
Yeah.
And they always say it back, which is like, they're so sweet.
They're so sweet.
I know.
What I was doing yesterday when my kids kept having tantrums, because they're so hyper, it's like hard to keep the lid on when they're that hyper. And so I would just look over their head and be like, oh my God, is that Jessica? And they would be like, well, I call Jessica sometimes, so it could be her. But they would like start looking around. They're like, where's Jessica? And they would stop crying, and it was amazing. And then later, Sienna kicked Riley, our dog. Like just kicked her out of nowhere maliciously. I was like, what the heck? Mean. And so I looked at Sienna and I said, don't kick Riley. If you kick her again, I'll kick you. And then I was, and then
my dog.
And then I was hysterically laughing. And Nick's like, what is wrong? And I'm like, Sienna's going to go to school tomorrow and say, Daddy had someone in his house named Jessica that we couldn't find. She was hiding from us. And Mommy said she was going to kick me.
I'm dead. They're like, what's going on?
This was not an A-star parenting day for me, but it's okay.
Oh my God, that's really funny. That also remind me of all those prank calls that we used to do. You kicked my dog.
Oh my God. Did I tell you that after in our girls trip that we prank called people? Like that was one of the things that we were doing on our girls trip. We were prank calling people. We were star 69ing people.
Does that still work?
It still works.
Who did you prank call?
We tested it first just to make sure. I can't even say who we prank called because
like answered.
People answered.
Are people insane? I would never answer a phone call where the number was blocked. I
can never. Disclose.
Like, what did it say? Block caller?
Yes.
Ew.
Or unknown
caller. And people answered. Well, you guys were like really prank calling some sick people.
You know,
sick people
you
without
know
boundaries.
Yeah.
Oh God.
If you can just guess one person from my history who we would have prank called that would have answered that's a sick human being.
Doug.
No. Jesus Christ. Sorry, Doug. We love you.
I don't know. That's funny.
Anyways, well, to like lighten it a little bit, what do you think something about you that has changed? Like new challenges with toddlers, but like what's changed about you in like a positive way?
I think I have just like more empathy and like more awareness of like what other people are balancing.
Yeah.
And yeah, and just like, I don't know, I feel like my heart has expanded sizes or something. Like I care too much. Like actually, like I can't read books with like things that happen bad to kids and stuff. Like I'm like I'm a more emotional person in like an empathetic way, but then also in like my emotions are triggered easily. But like if someone on my team, like today, Kayla had sick kids and she wasn't feeling great. And I'm like, take the day off. Like don't try and work and just like go. It's too hard.
Right. You
You have a sick kid. You don't feel good. You're trying to work. You're trying to care for. No, just like take the time. I think family matters. It's most important. But I think I just appreciate now how much so many people have on their plates and what they're trying to balance.
Yeah.
What about you?
I agree. Like I think I look at like ways of working a little bit differently now.
Oh, totally.
Because
the 8 to 5.
Like a flexible work schedule is so important to me. And then I now can feel that in a different level. Like I think I've always been like pretty lax with like making sure people could go do what they need to do and like also work at Wenty. But now I think I'm a lot different there. But I think you would probably say like I am nicer.
You are softer,
less hard edged.
You're more like patient.
Yes.
Yeah, you are. You truly win the like paper plate award for like most improved.
Most
We like you more now that you're a mom. We can
Yeah.
stand you. No,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think I used to like react without thinking.
just had an intensity about you.
Right. Like, and now, like, it's sort of like what you said. I don't think I process it in the way that you process it, like, where you're like, oh, well, like, what's going on in their life? Like, that's not like the first thing I think about. But I think that I am like subconsciously thinking that. So instead of like jumping when someone like does something that I don't like, I subconsciously think that, and I am more relaxed about it.
Yeah.
Like if someone was mean to you now, like I probably wouldn't attack them.
You probably wouldn't beat the crap out of them.
Yeah. But I would like relax and like think about it and then probably beat the crap out of them.
We just take a few beats and then pummel them. Oh my God. Everyone, like I said, this is how we end it. Everybody needs a younger sister, an older sister. Who's going to have your back?
Yeah. Well, I think that was pretty fun.
That was.
Well, cheers, Al. Love you.
Cheers.